When a dragonfly nymph and a water bug bump heads, one of them will be sleeping with the fishes. In the endless battle of the bugs, every muddy pond is a theater of war. Hungry submariners sit and wait. With its camouflaged body and ravenous appetite, the dragonfly nymph, or Mudeye, is a skilled ambush hunter.
The Mudeye is an aquatic monster. If aliens came to Earth and this is the first animal that they met, they'd probably go back to their own planet in fear.
One day, the Mudeye will become a winged dragonfly, hovering above the pond, but not yet.
At this point, flight is still a long way off for the Mudeye. It has to survive the first 90 to 95% of its life in the water.
Until then, the Mudeye sits motionless in the mud and gravel, waiting for the right moment to pounce. A hapless tadpole is consigned to a watery grave.
The speed of the Mudeye strike is so fast, it leaves the prey no time to react.
And the jaws doing the snatch and grab are unlike any other.
This structure is called the mask because it sits beneath the head and covers the mandibles. The entire contraption is hinged in the middle and has a pair of cups at the end. So when a prey item swims past, it's shot out at extreme speed, locks onto it, pulls it back in, and then it's chewed apart.
This dragonfly in waiting is perfectly adapted to the life aquatic. Tiny sensory hairs on its body and legs detect faint vibrations through the water, while breathing is handled by the back end.
The Mudeye has internal gills in its rear end, so it breathes by sucking in water past those gills and into its abdomen. Then, once enough oxygen is absorbed, just pushes the water straight back out. This respiration technique is what allows the Mudeye to stay submerged 24/7.
But the Mudeye isn't the only predator in this pond. It has a rival. Looking like an aquatic anteater, the water bug hunts by harpoon.
They've got a dagger-like proboscis, which they insert into prey, they grab them, they stab them, and they paralyze their prey.
Injected toxins shut down the nervous system almost instantly. With the prey paralyzed, the water bug sets about vacuuming up its victim's innards.
That wire-like probe is actually the proboscis, and what it's doing is it's going into the body and cutting up holes between different cells and breaking them up. Then it's got these digestive enzymes coming out and liquefying it, and then through a second tube, it's sucking up the fluid.
Don't be fooled by its ungainly appearance. This bug is a surprisingly fast swimmer. Broad brush-like hairs on the legs, like oars, propel the water bug through the water. Vicious forelegs end in a single curved claw, sharp as a fishhook and used for the same purpose. Like the Mudeye, the water bug also breathes through its backside. But with no gills, it must surface for air.
He's got a number of specialized hairs on his abdomen, and what these hairs do is they trap air bubbles that allow him to be submerged and breathe underwater for some short period of time.
In this small, well-populated pond, these two killers are bound to run into each other. What happens when the masked murderer takes on the serial stabber? Next, pond dwellers fight to the death. Then, rainforest stalkers go head-to-head. And later, an armor-plated panzer takes on a lethal leopard. In a murky rainforest pond, a Mudeye is poised to ambush its next victim. But its arch nemesis, a water bug, is also on the hunt. The Mudeye grabs its prey with unique extendable jaws, then tears it apart with sharp mandibles. The water bug uses its proboscis to inject paralyzing toxins and digestive juices, then sucks up the liquefied flesh. The enemies face off in the gloom. The Mudeye moves first, attacks, and narrowly avoids the water bug's harpoon. But with a lightning-fast lunge, the water bug strikes. The Mudeye is locked in the grip of those powerful raptorial legs. The water bug's lethal proboscis pierces its target. Toxins flood the Mudeye's body, sending its nervous system into instant meltdown.
Right now, the Mudeye must feel like he's stuck in an iron lung. He's not dead yet, but he's totally paralyzed, completely unable to escape.
The water bug settles down to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Barbed stylets rake through soft tissue, while digestive enzymes turn the Mudeye's insides into mush.
So the Mudeye has been grabbed, stabbed, and dissolved. It's a gruesome bug microsurgery.
And so another potential dragonfly sinks without trace, never to feel the wind beneath its wings.